This is me about to shove my hand in freshly manured soil as part of a magic trick that's about to get this reaction. But why am I getting applause for putting my poor fingertips into a pooey plant?
I've got on my hands for that trick.
Well, 2 weeks ago I paid professional comedians to come up with out-of-the-box ideas for magic tricks. Now it's no secret that the top names in magic employ consultants and writers' rooms to come up with wacky ideas and new material for the specials. And it got me thinking, how can magicians apply this thinking to their own stuff? Is all this cutting between different scenes making you feel dizzy yet? So with the aim of putting the YouTube community hive mind to good use, I made a post and asked, if you could get me to do any magic trick, no matter how stupid, what would you have me do? But the answers weren't exactly helpful. So I turned to Fiverr, an online freelance site, and after discovering that magic consultants aren't really a thing on there, cast a love spell with powerful white magic. I decided that if I'm looking for consultants who can come up with outside of the box funny ideas, then maybe I need to go down more of a comedy route than a magic route. So I went back in Fiverr and scoped out 3 different stand-up comedians and comedy writers, complete strangers, paid each of them from $5 to $100 to come up with funny ideas for magic tricks. Waited 2 weeks, and the results are in. Paul and Stan have each got a mouthful of water. I'm going to say the ideas out that we've got, and whichever one makes you laugh, we've got to do that in real life. You ready? Pretend you're about to do the bullet catch like David Blaine. The shooter prepares, and you tell him to shoot. You suddenly yell, "Guns are bad. Why would you want this person to..." You make someone disappear in a box. They reappear in another, and you pretend it wasn't supposed to happen. I told you. You are banned. Get back in. It happens again and you pretend to call security. Right, this one's called one leg levitation. You're about to levitate.
One leg. I thought, I'm not going to laugh at you.
You're about to levitate, but then you realise it only works on one leg. For some reason, it makes you walk weird and you keep falling.
Oh, piss me.
Eating a card. You eat a card and then you say you need a medic because of indigestion. You tell the person her necklace is about to be around someone else's neck and you just take her necklace and put it around the other person's neck. Card in orange. You unveil the card by cutting open an orange and you blame the person for putting your life at risk because you're allergic to oranges. Sawing in half. They think you're about to saw someone in half. You have the saw and everything, but you just cut their toenails. So we've got some funny ideas and quite a lot of not so funny ideas, which I've spared you from listening to. But now it's time for each of us to pick the ideas we like, come up with a method to do the trick, and then see if they actually work in real life. Now all the ideas can be adapted to fit our style, but the general joke has got to stay the same. The only one we can't do is the sawing off the toenails trick, because it's not exactly practical for close-up street magic, is it? Having said that, if there's any magicians watching this that want to give it a go, you've got my blessing. I'd love to see it done for real, wouldn't you? Oh, it'd be class. Paul was up first and for some reason decided the best time to try the anti-gun violence bullet catch would be at a proper gig, specifically a christening.
3, 2, you ready? Violence is really bad for you. You shouldn't be encouraging me to shoot at Stanley. Thank you.
Alright, so the first idea is a bust, and off the back of that, shall we say, travesty, we decided that in order to not tarnish our reputations as well-respected professional magicians, we've got ourselves a hire car, ready to travel far, far away. Okay, Google, how far away do you have to travel from your hometown to do magic tricks that might not work?
The average distance to avoid embarrassing yourself with questionable magic is 250 miles.
So we travelled 250 miles down south to a little-known village called Windsor. Home of the Queen, and now home of 3 slightly mental magicians. It's time to put the ideas to the test. Right, we're in Windsor. If it's good enough for the Queen, it's good enough for us. Let's give it to him.
You know Dynamo? When he levitates? I'm going to one-legged levitation. You ready? One leg. That's it. Yeah, but you're cheating, you're using a stick.
What?
By the way, this whole video has been made possible by my Patreon followers. They've allowed me to buy fancy microphones, which has made it possible to film footage outside. So if you want to help out, support the channel and contribute to videos like this, then get on board the Patreon squad. Anyways, back to the video. I think it's fair to say, to get the most out of this, we're going to have to wait till it's dark and people have got a bit of alcohol in the system, because some of these ideas are quite naff, but it might work when they're drunk.
Yeah, the drunker they are, the better I am.
Do you want to do that where you say the same thing? So we waited until nightfall with the hope of getting better reactions from slightly more inebriated members of the British public. And it's fair to say, it paid off.
I love these people, I love them.
I'm going to get you to sign your name on a card. I'll take the card back. Right, here we go, Now the idea with this one was simple. Eat the card and then say you need a medic because of indigestion. But it was at this point I realised that eating a card is harder than it sounds. Put it this way, I wouldn't recommend eating a playing card. They're really hard to fill. Just talk amongst yourselves. I think there's a reason you're not going to see this one on David Blaine's next special. Even Ed Sheeran's getting bored of it. This is I've never done this trick before and I'm starting to understand why. I even tried washing it down with a drink, but it didn't help. 2 minutes into chewing and the audience were getting understandably wound up.
It's taking too long, boy.
I'll tell you what. So I'll be honest, I just decided to ditch the idea and went for something completely different. I'm gonna give it a squeeze, give it a squeeze. Hold my hand. I present to you the chewed and restored card trick. Hold out your hands. Show everybody what we got.
No, it's still got my signature on as well.
What?
Come on, that was a big build-up, that. It's a big build-up. 4 out of 10. But while we had a willing audience, we decided to give one of the more questionable ideas a go. Right, 52 card pickup. Walk towards someone with a pack of cards. Ask someone on the street if they want to play 52 card pickup. Let them refuse, then you walk away revealing 52 cards already on the street where they're standing. Film their reaction and see if they start picking up. So you ask them to do 52 card pickup. I'll put a load of cards behind them on the street.
This is a card trick. Have you ever heard of the card trick where it's a 52 card pickup?
I have, yeah.
Eh?
I really don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it?
I don't want to pick up 52 cards on the floor.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, you do.
Stand to one side.
I know, as if that worked. Next up was the card in orange. You unveil the card by cutting open an orange and you blame the person for putting your life at risk because you're allergic to oranges. Are you up for that? And are we okay to film this, yeah? Everyone write your name on that card. Only problem is, there weren't any oranges lying about, so I had to improvise. I had all of them write their name on the card. One of them drew a penis, classic. You got it?
Right, yeah, got it.
Watch this. They go somewhere in the middle of the pack like this. And then on the spot came up with a different allergy to fake. You haven't put these flowers there, have you?
Hey, on this.
Wait.
No.
Oh.
No, right, Tom. You're not so right in there. Oh, what? No!
I'm actually really allergic to flowers.
You've got problems.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate the depth of that joke? I'm actually really allergic to flowers.
You've got problems.
The allergy thing got absolutely nothing, but the trick itself got a pretty good reaction.
That's not what I meant to do. I'm the penis!
That stinks, doesn't it? That stinks. Oh, I think that is shit. I've got shit on my hands for that trick. Well, I think it's fair to say some of the ideas worked, some of the ideas didn't. It's probably worth the money, but what ideas have you got? What can you do to make the old farts, Stan and Paul, laugh? Let us know in the comments. YouTube Hive Mind and subscribe. I'll see you later on. And if you want to see another video that's an absolute banger of epic proportions, have a look at this one. It's a good one. I'll see you later on.